Hi everybody, it's Kate. I am going to take this time to do a short video on the Velaasa Strakes, which are a brand new weightlifting shoe. I'm going to take the majority of this video to compare them to the Nike Romaleos 2, which are very popular. I'm also going to take this time to announce that I have officially partnered and signed with Velaasa. I truly believe in this product, and I hope after this video that you do too. And yeah, the first thing I want to do is show you guys the shoes themselves. So here are the tops of them. Oops. And then we got the bottoms. Give you a better look this way. It's very cool. This is the outside of the shoe. Then the inside of the foot there. So obviously right off the bat, one of the biggest differences between the modern shoe, I'd say, is the wooden heel, which I think is much more pleasing to the eye. I also like how clean the design is. You see the different shades of gray here with the rubber, and then we have the fabric here. It's very nice. There's the logo. So that's basically the start of the shoe, and now I'll go more into the specifics that compare them to the Nike Romaleos 2. So in my opinion, I think the weight and the heel height of the weightlifting shoe is the most important aspect of it. So I'm going to start with the old Nike Romaleos 2. I measured both of the shoes with a kitchen scale, and I'm just talking about one singular shoe. So for these, I had it at 17.25 ounces or 487 grams. So this is that. And its heel height is 0.75 inches, so 3/4 of an inch here. In comparison, the Velaasa is lighter by 1.25 ounces at 16 ounces, so exactly a pound. And its heel height is taller at 22 millimeters, which is 0.866 inches. So its heel height is taller by 1/10 of an inch, a little more than 1/10 of an inch, and it is lighter by over an ounce. So I think that's really awesome because the heel height is taller, and I think that's great because it helps with ankle mobility, and I struggle with that personally, and I know a lot of other lifters do. And it's still lighter, and we can always use a good light shoe. So those are those two. The next thing I want to talk about is the sizing in the toe box. So first of all, you can probably tell right away that the Velaasa is a little more narrow at the toe than the Nike Romaleo. Keep in mind that I've only worn these for 3 to 4 training sessions. So when I ordered them, Velaasa told me that they run a little small with the toe box, so I ordered a half size up, which I would strongly recommend because they fit perfectly now. When I first got them, they were a little tight in the toe box. I felt a little squished. So order a half size up and then wait a minute, do a couple training sessions in them, and they'll break in right away. The half size up is perfect for me now. I don't feel confined in the shoe or anything like that. It's very breathable. See the little holes in there. So I haven't had any issues with the toe box, even though I do have wide, fat feet. So I don't see that as a problem, even though the Nike Romaleo is a little thicker. These are broken in after about 6 months now I've had these. So I'm going to give my Romaleos time, and I'm sure they'll stretch out even more, but already they feel fine. So I wouldn't say the toe box is a problem like the Nike Romaleo 3s. I've never used those before, but these broke in just fine for me. But I would recommend a half size up than you would usually do, because I think, especially people with wide feet, they would be pretty tight, I think. So order half size up and you should be good. Kind of related with the toe box is the flexibility of the shoe. So you guys can see like this. When I first got them, they were stiffer. I guess that's to be expected. But compared to the Romaleo, I don't think it's much different. In fact, I noticed that it's even more flexible a little further into the shoe here. So I think that's great. I mean, I cannot say many negative things at all about the Velaasa. Very flexible toe, but very sturdy heel, obviously with the wood. So that's good too. So one of my favorite differences between the two of them that I think is a huge upgrade, I know a lot of people complain about the length of this Velcro. It has always annoyed me, It always goes almost down past the heel when I wear them, and I hate it. Meanwhile, the Velaasa Strakes has a much shorter strap, which is really good, and I wear it, and it's an appropriate size, which I really appreciate. Also, it doesn't have the second strap, which I always thought was kind of unnecessary with the Romaleo. I never used it. I've never opened it, I don't think. So I think that's a plus too. I know it's silly and kind of cosmetic, but it's still more functional and more thought out than the Nike Romaleos too, in my opinion. The last thing I wanted to touch on is the inside of the shoe, just to show you guys a little bit. We got a webbed tongue here, got the fabric there. And it's honestly not much different from the Nike Romaleos too. So there we go. That's about it. There's not much of a difference between the breathability between the two. They're both great shoes. That's all I can cover. That's all I can think of. If you have any extra questions, please leave a comment or DM me on Instagram. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope it was helpful in answering any questions you have about the new Velaasa Strakes. And if you make the great decision of buying yourself a pair, please use my code KATE and then in all capitals USA 15 at checkout. It'll save you money and it'll also support me, which I would really appreciate. Other than that, like this video and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram at KateVibert, and let me know if you have any more questions. Thanks, guys.